What up, my peoples? What up, Shemaine? Yeah. They mad. They mad that baby got a real daddy in his life. Oh man, the men's is mad that baby got a real daddy in his life. Ain't that some shit? Y'all mad y'all stepdaddies didn't like y'all as much as Russ like love baby Future. The jealousy is seeking out your pores. The jealousy is seeking out your pores. Yeah, Future trash as a daddy. Russ is a great father. You know what? All of this could have been avoided if that baby just had CC last name, though. That's why we need to just, turn it to a matriarchal society. We trace the lineage through the mother and not the father. It's mama's baby, papa's maybe. So, Ken says negative. Come on up, Ken. I'm going to mute you for the live. Actually, you know what? You about to get blocked, actually. I seen you in other people's lives yapping. So you most certainly could come up and yap. If not, I could just go on and block it. I'll go on and get you on up out of here. He said he looked like him. Oh, yeah, it disappeared because I muted him. But he about to get blocked. I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him and block him. He be scared. He be yapping. And I caught him yapping in somebody else's live. I was like, oh, so you do be coming up on lives. Okay. Exactly. It made it inclusive. IRS not like Future cares. What that mean? IRS. What that mean? What that stand for? What is the IRS? Well, he still has Future's last name. Oh, okay. Yeah, the baby still got Future last name. He just also has Russ's last name. So it's not an either or. She just added Russ's last name. Hey, that's what's up, Joey. Hold on, we gonna pin that. Look at that. Hey man. Once in the blue. Salute to your nephew and to you, man. Happy to hear it. I do. I think it is. I think it's awesome, and it makes a lot of sense. I love it. What's his first name? Is he Junior? What's that nigga Future real name? Something Quantavious. That nigga got a Ken Davius. Nah, what's his real first name? His real first name, it ain't Future. Is it Future? His real first name is Future? Nah, that's his birth name? Niquavius. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Niquavius. Pluto. Nah, it's something like that. Nevadius. Yeah, Nevadius. Damn. That's a mouthful. I ain't gonna even hold you. Damn. That name crazy. I don't know about that one. I be liking the black people names when they just be making them up, but I don't know about that one. I knew what you were saying though. I knew what you were saying, Keith. But yeah, it's funny watching me crash out. I was on X reading the comments, nigga, they was hot. Hell no, I would never go for this goofy shit. Why is it goofy? Women take on their men's last name when they get married, but a baby can't take on their stepfather's last name. Listen to what I'm saying. Grown-ass women who men don't even take care of take on the last name of their husbands. No hyphen, nothing. It's not hyphenated. They just be fully, like her name is Sierra Wilson right now, as far as I know, right? But a baby who this nigga is raising can't take on his last name. Like, what the fuck? Of course. Of course. What the hell? Future Zaire. Okay. So his first name is Future. Okay. So his first name is Future. That's rich people shit, though. They rich. You can name your baby anything you want to. Yeah, been there since he was a baby. He got more man hours with this baby than this baby's biological father. Guaranteed. Yeah, I'm calling that nigga Zahir. Zahir, that's his name if he come around me. Nah, it's his, he still got the last name. As far as I know, ain't it the, he still got, it's like something, whatever the nigga last name is, plus Wilson. He didn't take off the whatever, the Future's last name. A nigga Nevadius, whatever. God, that's a crazy ass name. Wilburn Wilson, yup. Yup, hyphenated. Yup, and the men's is mad. Uh-huh. Ain't that some shit? I don't know why that would upset you, but it does. Men be getting mad at anything. What up, y'all? Men be really up here getting mad at anything and everything. You gotta ask them, man. They just, the reason why the men are so upset at this is they just want to see Sierra lose and they want to see Russ lose. That's all it is. Right? It's that pride thing. Oh man, I can't believe you guys would put another man's last name on my baby. I guarantee, look, man. I don't care. Oh, he has Sierra's last name. What? Sierra's last name is Sierra's last. Oh, that's what I said in the beginning. I thought it was Future's last name. So the baby got fucking Sierra's last name. What the hell? Make perfect sense. Sierra's last name is Wilbur or whatever the fuck. That's crazy. Hey, happy birthday, Dante. Nigga, that's Russell Wilson's last name. I thought it was, I mean, yeah, so if that's what you're trying to say, but that's not her maiden name. I thought you were saying that was her maiden name. I was like, what? I don't know if that's Future's last name. He be calling himself Hendrix. Nevadius Hendrix, something like that. At least one of Future kids getting raised right. The other 6 is cooked. Yeah, she didn't add it. She didn't change the name. She just added to it. It's Wilburn Wilson. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it was Future last name. Yeah, they should have just, I don't understand. What the fuck? Future's last name, you added on Wilson. They mad because the nigga said, because Russ referred to little baby Future as Future Wilson. That's what made them crash out. Toxic, they said his last name is Nevadius. Hey, that shit sound like some shit from the movie Doom. That nigga name sound like a moon on the movie Doom. Like, Jesus Christ. What's good, man?
Was good, man. I got like a minute and a half, but you are wild for that. If you type that in, you are wild for that. It's an honor for baby future to have Russ's last name. That's crazy, bro.
Why?
That's crazy. Isn't just the future is the he's like the original dad, right? And then Russ is the stepdad.
The biological father, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Why would that be an honor? That I guess that's what my question. Why would that be an honor?
That your stepfather loves you so much that he wants you to have his last name.
I don't think love and last name correlate. I'm pretty sure a lot of women would say that too. I don't think love and the last name really and love kind of binds with each other. There's a lot of women out there who just won't take their husband's last name. That doesn't mean that there's not love there. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the argument. That's a stupid argument. That doesn't that doesn't refute what I'm saying. That's just the whataboutism. Like, but yeah, Russ loves Future, baby Future so much that he wants his adopted son to have the same last name as his biological child and his wife. That's an honor to be that inclusive because most stepfathers aren't that inclusive.
Okay. Is there like a law like Future doesn't have a say in that?
No, he's not the parent, the custodial parent.
That's crazy. This law stuff is weird. I'm not even going to pretend like I know the first ins and outs of all that stuff, but I don't know. It just don't seem right. I feel like that the biological father should have at least a say in that. For a lot of these fathers in these situations, they don't have a lot of say in nothing.
Biolog-
Honestly.
if the biological father isn't around, why should he have a say in anything?
Well, let me ask you this: is he paying for a lot of that stuff? Is he
No, he's
is she on
not.
child
They're
support?
both of these people have millions and millions. Russ has more money
Oh, I know they're rich.
than Sierra and Future put together.
Oh yeah, I know they're rich. So there's no child support going on.
I don't know, nor do I care. I just
Okay,
know that she has full custody.
she got full custody.
Hmm.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I feel like there should. I feel like the biological father should always have a say. That's all I got to say. But
Absolutely
I
not.
think
The biological father shouldn't always have a say. If the biological father isn't present, why should he have a say? That's crazy.
if he's some way or still contributing to his son or that family in whatever sort of way. Let me
He is
correct
not
myself.
the
If he's
custodial
still
parent. He's
no,
not.
I'm just saying if.
Yeah, he's not though.
No, you're saying he's not the custodial parent, but you don't know if he's
No, I'm
paying
saying
child support.
he doesn't have custody of his own child. How can he be contributing? He literally doesn't have custody of his own child. No custody. None. Zero.
You act like people who don't have custody can't still contribute to the family. What do you mean?
Bro, are you that dumb? What are you talking about? If you don't have custody of your child, how are you contributing? You literally don't have custody. What do you think that means? You have zero custody. What do you think that means? I'm so confused. Like I said, oh man. That's oof, it's crazy. He went over his minute and a half. Oh man, y'all be saying anything. They did. They just added it. Oh man, what are you? What? Go ahead, Bayesian. Let me hear your defense.
All I gotta say, if this man, I'm gonna say it from, if this man paid child support,
He doesn't.
you just say you don't know if he paid child
He does.
support
They
a
just
couple
put it in the
minutes.
chat. He doesn't. I remember that. I remember future. I remember Russ being like he didn't want him to pay it. I remember that now.
Okay, if that's the fact that he don't pay child support, well, I
Mhm.
can't defend a man that don't take care of take care of your kid on any level. If you're gonna give the man that type of power, and you don't want to be involved in your kid's life, then that's on. I, I, I gotta say that's on Future. I
Yeah.
can't defend him on that end. If
He
you don't,
also doesn't have. Again, listen to what I'm saying. He doesn't. He doesn't have custody of his own child whatsoever. Future is uber rich. If he wanted to have some form of custody, right, he could, but he chooses not to. You see what I'm saying? So him not having custody shows that he is invested in not being in the child's life. He doesn't want to have any responsibility in that child's life. And you in the comments said you could be emotionally supportive. How are you emotionally supportive if you're not there?
no, that's what I was saying. I said since that's the case, and he's not. I didn't know that he was in the future. In his child life. Period. I thought he had
No,
some
you
type of.
said that when you already knew he didn't have you already knew he didn't he wasn't he
I thought he was. I thought he was in his child life in some capacity. I
nah,
didn't know
bro.
Future.
I said it 5 times when you was in here that man ain't doesn't have custody at
No,
all.
I just actually just got on here. I just clicked in,
Nah,
so I
because
ain't
you
know.
reacted to it. You said you responded to what I said, bro. You said he can still be emotionally involved. That was in response to me saying that he didn't have custody. So you knew he didn't have custody, and you said he could still be emotionally involved. How, Sway?
Right, right, right. Because even though you don't have custody, a man don't have custody of his child, don't mean that he can't still be involved in his child's life.
How? Why not? What man? Think about it. What man has no custody legally,
But
can have custody, but is still involved in his child's life?
I'm not talking about no custody. Well, I was looking at
What do
it
you think
as
full custody is, basically? What the
okay.
fuck?
Full custody could be you still can have full custody, but the man still could get the kids every other weekend.
That's custody.
Right.
No, not right, brother. Lord
Full
help us,
custody.
God, today on this
Full
fucking project.
custody. Full
That's
custody.
custody,
Full.
brother. That's custody.
Right.
You
Right.
can have
So if I
20% custody. You could have 50% custody. That's cut. Whatever that will be considered custody. If
no.
somebody has 100% custody, that means you have 0% custody. That's how that works. So he has no custody. He's wealthy. That means he is choosing to not have custody. Why would I think for a second that that man is involved in his child's life?
Well, I was talking about. I didn't
Come
know
on,
you were
Ray.
talking about
Beijing. Come
full
on,
custody.
brother. Come
Listen,
on, brother.
listen. I'm
Come
talking
on,
about if
brother.
you. I'm
Don't
talking about
there.
if you.
That right
I'm
there.
talking about if.
We should be. The conversation should be dead right there. But you gonna say, but I'm trying to figure this out.
I'm talking about if a man. I'm looking at from perspective of if a man had. I thought you were saying full custody regarding because full custody in court mean the woman have full custody, meaning she has a child majority of the time. That's why when you say full custody, that's what I was thinking about. Full custody as she have full custody because when I went to court and my ex-wife had full custody. I only got my kids every other weekend.
Then
So
she
full
didn't have full
custody in the
custody.
court.
Hold
But
on.
in the court's eyes is full custody.
Hold on. Wait. No. Wait.
Yes
So
it
your
is.
wife had on paper full custody, but you legally had the right to have your kids on the weekend, correct?
Right.
Then now it's not full custody.
No, I went through the court. I went through court for 5 years. Ask anybody in the court system that go through child as a custodial parent is considered full custody in
No,
the
it's
courts.
not.
I'm
No, it's
telling.
not. A
Oh my
custodial
God,
parent is
It's
not considered.
primary custody. She had
primary
primary,
custody,
not full
primary custody.
custody. That's two different
Well,
words.
primary custody. My fault.
That's not the
Primary
same
custody.
thing as full custody. Y'all arguing about something that's just not true. Your wife had primary custody, not full.
Primary custody. My fault.
Yeah. So you had custody of your kids. You didn't have full custody, but you had custody. You had some right to
Yeah.
your children. Future has zero rights to his children right now. Zero. He has to go through the courts to petition the court to get rights to his children legally. So right now he has zero rights. A man that has all the resources in the world has zero rights to his kids. Again, I ask you, what would make you think that that man is in this baby's life at all?
That I can't, like I said, I can't defend that man. I can't defend that man.
Nigga, that's what we talking about.
But I can't defend that
You
man.
did when you came up here. You said is if he pays child support, so you weren't really
Right. I did.
concerned about
When I came,
how often he sees him. You were concerned about whether or not he pays child support.
first thing I even asked public defender if he's in the child's life, and he was like no. And I also asked him about child support. He said he don't pay child support. So I didn't know that. Why I was
Yeah, when
asking
you
the
first came
question.
up here, your first thing you said was, "No, this is wrong. If he pay child support,
Right. And he said
that's
he don't pay child support. And he
Why
said
would
he's
this
not
be
in the
wrong
kid's
if he
life.
was paying child support?
And when I saw, like I
No, no,
said,
no, 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 no.
when
I
I
hear all of
answered,
that. Why would this be wrong, even
be-
if
because I
Future was
didn't
paying
know,
child support?
Future wasn't in the kid's life.
Hold on, listen. Future's in the kid's life. She got primary custody. She's 80% custody. I don't even care. This man, though, is in this baby's life more than his biological father is in his life. Would you have a problem with it, even if those were the terms?
So if Future had a part in his son's life,
Yeah, but not as big as a role as this man.
well, nah, that's different circumstances. I can't say I don't from that.
You said you
That's a
can't
different
what?
circumstance. That's different circumstances right there.
So what are you saying? Maybe I'm confused. Are you saying that you will be fine
No,
with Russ
no,
with Future having Russ's
I
last
want
name, right?
if no, if that was the case, I won't be okay with him having Russ' last name. No,
Why?
because the father's still in their life. That's
Oh,
different.
what? He got two daddies. Why would he? He didn't. They didn't
Okay.
delete. Just so you know, they didn't delete Future's last name, which I would have. But they didn't delete Future's last name, the biological father's last name. They just hyphenated it and added on Wilson to the end of it. So he still has his father's last name, his biological father's last name, but he also has Russ's last name. That's a problem,
Yeah. If I said if he was involved in a child's life, I was like, yeah.
brother. Well, I need to hear why.
Because as a father, you if you still playing, that's this whole argument is different, because if a father is involved in his child's life, that's a whole different thing. If the
What
stepfather want to be,
if the stepfather is doing the majority of the raising? Why is it a problem? I'm so confused. Why is it a problem?
because he's going to do a majority of raising, because he's around the kid most of the time, because she got most of the custody. But don't mean that the father's not going to be, that's no reason for the father to lose his last name off a
He
child.
didn't lose his last name. They just added on Wilson's name.
Well,
That's what they
add it
did.
on. Right. It's a even if add on. I I I don't think that's right. I still don't.
do you realize he doesn't have to spend the majority of his time with Sierra and Russell? They could have 50-50 custody, so he
Easily.
could spend equal time with his father, but he doesn't.
No, I understand that the dynamics. Like I said, because Future's not in the child's life. This is a whole different scenario. I can't defend Future on that. No man that's not in the child's life. But I say
You
if
keep
the
saying
man,
in not in his life. What I'm saying is, even if he is in his life, well, like Public was saying, even if he is in his life, what's the problem with him adding the last name when Russell still takes care of him the majority of the time? And you said, well, yeah, because he's in the household with him. But that doesn't have to be the case. He could be equally in his dad's household, but he's not.
so that's okay. So for me, for example, when I got a divorce and my ex-wife got remarried, it was okay. It would be okay for their stepfather to, you know,
If he's
it's
mostly
not okay. It would be okay for their stepfather to, you know,
if he's
it's
mostly
not
raising them more than you are, yeah, absolutely.
because I got every other weekend through the courts.
Oh
I
shit.
deserve to
Yeah,
lose my
they
last
definitely
name.
they should have took that man last name.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
she wants to hyphenate their last name because that man is raising them more than you are, more power to her.
yeah. You didn't lose
Yeah,
nothing.
and you you feel that's okay as a man that raised their kids.
Yeah.
As a woman, because I was the one that was just talking to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as you know, like, for example, I'm gonna use this for example. My about three my kids in this last year of college. My daughter's last youngest daughter last year of high school. My ex-wife called me up, woke me up. Oh, could you he was like, you want to get off child support? I said, what's going on? She was like, well, you know, if you sign over your parental rights, you could get
Get
off
off child
child
support.
support. You could get off child support, and he's in the military, so he could actually help them out in school, and you know you'll be better off. I'm like, no, I'm not signing off my parental rights because you want to. My daughter could, you know, benefit from college because a man that you barely knew 3 years. I was like, no, I'm not signing off my parental rights for that. So I was like, that why I say it kind of it's not the same scenario, but for somebody that raised two kids, helped put my ex-wife through college and everything like that, I'm not signing off my parental rights for somebody for a man that you barely knew that raised my that helped that you know that barely lived with my kids for 3 years. I was
Damn.
like, no,
I
I'm
can't
not.
believe you. So basically, you telling us you costing your daughter some money.
How I cost my daughter money and I'm paying for both my kids through college.
Okay. You
So
costing yourself some money.
they graduating from college debt free. So what money am I causing them?
Well,
Wait,
okay, cool.
what parental rights do you even like still have and in adulthood?
Damn near
No,
18
I'm
years
talking.
old.
I'm talking. I just said when my youngest one was her last year in high school. So I
Right, but
still have
she was
parental.
about to go to college. She was about to be 18.
She wasn't 18 yet. She was in her. She
That's
was a
like the
senior in high
perfect
school.
time to sign it over.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I
yeah,
said
who
she was
cares?
about to
But
be. I didn't say she was. I said she was about to
but
be 18, meaning
but
what does
I'm
parental rights mean at that point?
because she was just trying to do it for financial
For money, yeah.
gain.
For your daughter,
For,
though, not for
Your
herself.
your wife, your ex-wife really was looking out for you, and you fumbled the bag on some pride. But
no, I ain't fumbled
let
the back.
THM go real quick. Go ahead, THM. He wanted to ask a question. I heard him a while ago. Go
I,
ahead, brother. THM.
I ain't.
THM. Not this nigga not. I hate when people be up there. That's crazy. Go ahead, Shemaine.
So I'm about to sound like Peter Griffin. What up, y'all? You know what really grinds my gears?
Mm.
And I'm gonna tell you, you know what really grinds my gears? What grinds my gears is that I find it funny how dudes who barely even be around for their children want to have all kinds of audacity and say, but don't even do much. And you know what also grinds my gears is when they totally forget that when these children are of speaking age, right? From like public school to high school to college, right? They forget that these children have a say and you don't. So my thing is, what makes y'all think that that future's kid didn't have a hand in that say of hyphenating Wilson's name? I'm just wondering. Like y'all, I guess some of y'all must have forgot we were kids too, right? And I know y'all must have remembered that it bothered us when our parents were trying so hard to make big ass decisions without us knowing, and knowing that we had a right and we had some type of privilege to have a say so. So now you mean to tell me, as y'all got to be y'all got to grow older, y'all got to be parents now, y'all just all of a sudden forgot that kind of notion? Like kids are just totally out of their mind. Like kids are just totally out of their mind. They don't know. They don't got no kind of parental mindset that they own. That they don't got no reason to say nothing. I wonder where y'all get this from. Like the factors be missing a lot of these dudes, and it just be blowing minds. That's why I said it really grinds my gears how they just forget that. Like you would take be sometimes y'all need to look at it from your perspective. If you was a kid and you didn't see your dad, but your stepdad was the one that was able to do what he did for you, was able to put you through school, was able to put you through college, gave you everything you wanted. Your dad wasn't even there. and your mother and father and your mother and stepdad was like, yo, listen, maybe if you want to, could we go ahead and hyphen my last name to yours? You don't think nobody you don't think that's a good thing that they gave you a right
I'm
to ask?
I,
Like,
I think I'm trying to figure out what I want to know. THM, are you back? What I want to know is how does this hurt baby future?
that's a good point too.
If
That's
you're
why
saying I want to ask Bayesian that or whatever, because you're saying that is wrong or it's bad. How does it hurt baby future? Out of curiosity,
I don't know the dynamics of it regard. I'm not saying that
how
it.
could it?
I'm not saying that it hurts him. I think for the father not being there more hurts him more than anything else.
Okay,
So,
so him
like I said,
changing
I
his
can't.
last name, we
Yeah,
can all agree doesn't hurt the child whatsoever, right?
yeah. So I said, like I said,
Okay,
I
so
can't
what's the
defend him.
problem?
Like I said before, I didn't know Future wasn't in the fault
It
in
does.
his
Hold on,
life.
brother. You don't have to keep saying that. That's not a get out of jail free card. Cool. Now we have established that it doesn't hurt the baby. So what's the problem? Who does it hurt? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I say it's not a problem if the father is
If
not
the
in their life.
father's there, Beijing, you keep saying the same thing. I hear you, fam. Listen, the father is there. They got 50-50 custody. I don't give a fuck. He don't fucking matter. Even in that scenario, who does it hurt and how does it hurt them? That's what I want to know.
I I think it doesn't hurt nobody on the surface, but like I said, that decision has to be made between the child and the
Cool.
child.
Hold on. That's not what I'm asking. Like, I want you to answer questions directly. You're not answering the question directly. Are you saying? I just want to make sure. So you're acknowledging that the changing of this child's last name doesn't hurt anybody, right?
No,
Okay, cool. So why is it a problem?
I said that every scenario is different. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
On this
I
scenario,
will
it's
say
fine.
I don't think it hurts anybody in the scenario of 50-50. It just seems like it would be an unnecessary thing to do at that point. Like if y'all do share 50-50 custody and the kid is with his dad just as much as he's with you, changing the last name to the stepdad's last name at that point, again, it's not going to hurt anybody, but why would you need to at that point?
even if you hyphenated it though, you just blend in the family. That's what I'm saying. What's the problem?
I mean, yeah,
And
if you hyphenated it, yeah, they still have both. But I mean, let's be real. That whatever that last one is, that's the last name. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the
you
last
So
name
can
they're gonna say.
hyphenate, but whatever that
so so
last name, that's the last name.
so what you do if you just hyphenated the name and they get divorced like 2 years later or 3 years later, and now you got a last name of somebody that's basically was a stepfather that's not in their life no more.
That just
You
happened to
know,
him with his real daddy.
no, I'm
Like,
talking.
what the fuck?
I'm talking about on the young man's part.
Hold on, brother.
It like you
Listen
said.
to what you just said. That just happened to him with his biological daddy. Getting a divorce don't change nothing. He still, since this baby was a baby, he been taking care of this baby. So even from if they get divorced tomorrow, none of that gets changed. That still happened. So what's the problem?
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Like I said, you remember when I just told you about the whole custody thing with my daughter and everything? How they wanted me to give up my parental rights at the time.
You should have.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
and I said, now, let me tell you something. My ex-wife is getting divorced next year.
So
Now,
what?
so I should have gave up my parental rights to somebody that going to be out of my wife's life and my kids' life right now. Have no ties to my kids anymore.
who told you that?
That's what it is. I talk to my kids every day, 3, 4 times a day, and my kids told me that. So I was like, why? I glad I didn't because I was like, first thing, my daughter didn't want to do it because I had a conversation with her. So I'm like, that's why I was like, regarding that whole scenario. I was like, nah. I was like, that's not gonna work. That's why I said you feel like I gave up. Something. I didn't lose anything. My daughter, I discussed these things with my kids. So my daughter was like, hell no. She was like, she's not doing it.
Oh, if your daughter said hell no, then enough said.
Right there.
Right.
She said no. That's it.
I'm good with
Right.
that. If your daughter said hell no, fuck it.
Yeah, but it was like that was my situation. And mother kept pushing it, even though my daughter didn't want to do it. I was like,
Uh, Go ahead. Chan, did you want to say something? Oh, okay. Go ahead, Ken. Ken.
On teacup.
These niggas are
Ken, you
so.
gotta unmute.
What's going on, man? Coming up. Oh, there you go. He running. Me go.
So this man just proved I was right. Okay. All right, no problem.
Yeah, you wasn't ever wrong though to begin with. What you were saying, it was all. It was always right. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah.
I'm really trying to understand why is this an issue? But nobody can articulate why this is an issue. You know what I mean? Like y'all saying a bunch of stuff, but y'all not. You're not actually like saying why it's a problem. You just saying that y'all don't want it, but it just sounds like pride.
Because public, the truth of it is pride and ego. They really don't want you to say, they really don't want to tell the truth and be like, yo, I'll be hurt if this man, if my kid takes the last name of another man. This is like they be telling on themselves without them telling on themselves.
Well, I mean, they definitely telling on themselves straight up. Let me see what's going on.
Thinking legacy, but I don't understand. First of all, we say this all the time. There's a difference between legacy and lineage. So your legacy is about what you do, what you leave behind, how you make people feel, the things that you make go around in the world, whatever. Your lineage is the kids that you make, and your lineage doesn't change because their last name did. It's
It's
still
true.
biologically your child. But also
I,
your
I
lineage shouldn't just be tied to biology. It should be tied to the kids you actually raise.
Yeah, it should be you in the baby's life. Sean said, I haven't seen an updated picture in 5 years of Future in this. Damn, you right. I ain't seen them in the same room at the same time in a half a decade, easily, easily. Go
I'm
ahead,
just
Sassy.
okay.
Yeah, I like this is my thing. How do they know that Little Future didn't have a conversation with the mom and Russell to have his name changed? He got other siblings. He might wanted his name to match his brothers and sisters. And
Yeah,
they not done having kids. You say they want to have one more. So why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't they want the name to match? They've been together for what, almost married for what, 10 years now? Got married in 2016.
yep. About 10 of them. You might be 100%
So
right.
yeah, like he might have came and said, because kids are smart. He might have came and said, hey, I want my name to be like my brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is old enough to know what's going on, and it's not like they removed the dad's name altogether. They hyphenated it,
Nah, they should have.
and I'm
I think they should have deleted the name. He don't
right.
deserve
And
it.
I'm not trying to be funny, but we're not gonna sit up here and act like Future is like this awesome dad. Like he has a track record of not being such a great father to the rest of the other 10 kids that he got. Well, excuse me, nine outside of Little Future.
Wait, he got 9 kids or
Yes,
10? Damn,
he got yeah.
that nigga terrible.
He got nine, and then he adopted one of his other baby mama's
You
kids.
got 8 other kids to pass that name on. I don't. It's just Wilbur. It's not that serious.
Can I ask y'all a question? How many of these babies live with him?
I don't know. I would guess
I
seven.
know.
None of them. He got it's 8 different baby mamas.
Man, these niggas is these niggas is the most fucking vile human beings on the planet. I
I
don't
told you they
even.
be out here. I told you they be out here. They be out here defending. They be out here defending bozo work. They really do. They be defending clown shit for no reason.
I'd be like, this is what I say. You can like who you like when it comes to music, but you have to differentiate entertainment from the person at whole. You can like their rap, but that doesn't mean that they're a good person.
Mm. Ah.
There's entertainment and then there's facts. He
So
can rap all day long and still be a horrible father.
so you said he adopted a baby, but he don't got custody. And
Hmm.
how you adopt a baby and don't have custody? Lord Jesus, rescue us.
Yep, he adopted Jaden in 2019. And then that's from one of his other baby mamas because he was dated her for a period of time, but he kept being in the life. And then he got the rest of his kids. It's Future, Hendrix, Cash, Prince, Jacoby, Legend, London, Paris. And the Paris is the little girl he don't claim, even though the paternity did come out to be his.
I'm already tired of talking about this nigga. Every time I talk about Future, I get a little more disgusted because I don't get it. I don't understand it. What'd you say, Shan?
I said irritated as hell.
Every time, I'm more and more disappointed.
And who would let
Like
him adopt?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. How you
Child.
adopt a baby and then don't have custody of the baby?
Like, how does
Like
that
what?
even, what? How does that even work?
How you a deadbeat to an adopted child, nigga? What the fuck?
But y'all, this proves ACS is some bullshit. This proves
That
that
shit
ACS
not
is
funny,
bullshit.
dude. That's not
That's
funny.
diabolical for
I
real.
guess when he dropped the child support for the other kid, he dropped the child support for that one too, because it seemed like that's all he be doing.
Like I said, ACS. This proves
Oh, excuse
ACS is
me.
some bullshit.
Oh,
How you
I'm
don't
sorry.
do
Let
it?
me let me let me take that back. He paid for the birthday parties.
Again, I say ACS is some bullshit. Because how the fuck you allow that?
Damn, that's crazy. Hey man, that's sadistic. That's sadistic to do that to somebody. That really is. That you playing with that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you adopt the child just to
Because he
abuse it?
obviously doesn't take anything about fatherhood seriously. Like, it's all a joke to him. He's like, yeah, I'll adopt a child. I mean, what's adopting another child? Like, he doesn't. Anybody that has 9 kids spread across 8 or 9, however many different women, they don't take the role of a father seriously at all.
And these be the men that these niggas is defending, by the way. That's the shit that make me sick. It's like Future is sick, but it's like also the fact that so many men be willing to crash out over Future. I'm like, you talking about the worst of the worst? You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about the worst of the worst? That's crazy. Okay.
But
Interesting.
it's funny they take his side, but the only time he posts stuff is counteractive to if Russell do something with him, then he'll make a little jab back or something like that. And even though Russell ain't really paying him no mind,
Russ don't care
it's
nothing
just
about
that's the
that.
only time that he don't care nothing about it. But that's the only time he got something to say. Other than that, you don't see him posting him or saying anything or any of that. So it's like,
Damn.
but I guess that ruffles people's feathers because they want Sierra to be the bad person so bad. And my thing is, they always say black women should choose better, and down to the fact that she choose better, it's a problem. It's like,
Because they're
what?
mad because she didn't turn out like the bitter baby mama. They wanted her to have a house full of children from multiple different men for them to be like, now look, see, that's why I left her. Whole time, Sierra knew who Future was. She could have sat up here and walked away. Yes, that is very much so true. But she took it on the chin, and guess what? She sat up there and said, you know what? I want my child to have structure. Yes, she turned Russell away the first time when they tried to obviously get together to protect that child. But once she seen that man and what that man wanted to do in that life, hell yeah, I'm gonna give him it. Because again, Future has all these resources, and there's 24 hours in a day. As a professional athlete, as Russell with a set schedule, if he can make time to be in this child's life, why his bio dad can't? He has 8 children from 8 different women. This is a rolling stone. This ninja, I'm sorry, this ninja has a problem. He likes sitting up here having children from multiple different women. He doesn't
Yep.
care.
He's a
And it's
serial
sad.
squirter. Go ahead, Jules Mine. Did I ever
Oh,
say
Jules Mine.
Jules Mine? Go ahead, Jules
Yeah,
Mine.
I'd say we're talking about Future, okay? And he might have 8 or 9 children by different women. We're forgetting that Russell Wilson is a cornball.
What
Most
is
men
that?
ain't
What
gonna
is the
most
relevancy of
men
him
ain't gonna
being a cornball?
put much effort into that, okay? I wouldn't do that. No, that's Future's child.
Cornball with money that's
Hold on.
not
what
going to
Hey,
take
makes him
care of
hey,
be
somebody
hey,
else's
what
hey.
child.
makes him be a what
No,
makes him be a corn
Just
no,
how he
no,
is in general. Just his
no.
whole personality is a cornball. If Russell Wilson, no, I wouldn't even. Why would he get with
Can
Sierra and
I can I
raise
ask you
all
a
of her,
question?
raise someone
Okay,
else's kids? Why would he raise someone
Hey,
else's
hey,
kids?
hey.
What's up?
Jules Mine. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
What makes Russell a cornball?
Just his whole personality, how he acts, just how he is.
Okay, you didn't
Yeah,
answer
just
my
how he is.
question, but okay.
What do you mean I
So
didn't answer the question? You asked me. Well, let me tell
you
you.
didn't answer. You just when I
All of a
asked you,
sudden,
you
he
would
went from when he's a professional football player, he's a professional basketball player. Now he's at the Met Gala
baseball.
doing that type of stuff. That's not his personality, man. That wasn't him.
He was at what?
The Met Gala, stuff like that. That's not him. That's not him.
Who told you that?
Bella?
You see it all over because Sierra turned him into that. Sierra turned
I'm
him into
not
that.
understanding what makes him corny. But okay,
That
so
makes him corny, man. He's a football
I
player.
hear you. He's corny.
He's not an
Okay,
actress.
okay.
He's not an actor.
Jules Mine. Okay, he's corny. Whatever. So is having 9 babies with 8 baby mamas not corny?
I didn't say that wasn't corny. I said Russell
So
Wilson is
Future, hold
corny.
on, wait. I just want to make sure because you came up here attacking Russ, saying Russ is corny.
Russ
Are
is
you
corny.
saying they both corny?
Yeah, they both corny.
Okay,
I wouldn't want to relate to either one of them.
okay,
Either
but
one. I wouldn't want 8 or 9 kids with no one. I wouldn't want to be raising someone else's kids, doing things that I wouldn't normally do. Russell Wilson is an athlete. He's not an actress or an actor.
what? So you're jealous because he went to the Met Gala?
No, I'm saying that's not his personality. If you know anything about Russell Wilson and growing up, going to North Carolina, going to Wisconsin or whatever, he was never into that. When he met Sierra, all of a sudden he converted into that. That
How
makes him
old?
corny to me.
How old was Russell Wilson when he went to North Carolina?
18, 17, 18, 19.
How old is Russell Wilson right now?
Russell Wilson is 32, 33.
No, he ain't. Nigga, what? Russell
How old is
Wilson
he?
is like 36 years
So,
old.
okay, we're talking 3-4 years. What difference does that make? He wasn't
Because
like that.
you're talking about him when he was a child. You're saying he was never
I'm talking
when you talk
about
when
him
he was
as a person.
17
What I'm saying to him
versus
is he
20
let a
fucking years
woman
later, my guy.
convert him into whatever he is now.
Sir, hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, brother.
He let
You
a
know what?
woman
Hold
convert
on.
him into what he is.
Jules. You know what turned him into the person he is right now?
What? Sierra?
20 years of making $10 million a year.
Sierra turned him into what
That's
he is.
what the
Sierra
nigga be rich
turned
since he
him
was
into
fucking
what he
20
is.
years old, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
So
talking about?
you may want to let a young lady dictate the things that you're doing in your life. If I'm a well-paid athlete, I'm not going to do that.
Do you have a woman?
Yeah, I do.
And she doesn't, I don't know what you mean by dictate things in your life, but your woman doesn't influence you?
There's a difference between influence and dictate.
No, I just asked you, does your woman influence you?
She does influence things that I do.
Okay. Yeah. Do women
dictate.
typically influence, do you do things with your woman that you probably would never have done if you didn't have the woman in your life?
No, I don't.
You don't do?
No, I don't. You asked me a question, I answered. Yeah. My woman does not dictate. We get together, we may discuss
That's not,
it.
hold on, brother. That's not dictating anything. I
Okay.
just asked you, I'll ask it again, because I don't know if you know the definition.
The question's going to be the same thing. No.
Okay.
That's the
So
answer.
you don't do any, so your woman doesn't want you to do anything that you've never done before, she asks you and you just say no.
Well, I don't understand your question. If she asks me something, I'll say yes or no. Yeah, if she asks me if I want to do something, I'll say yes or I'll say no. That's so simple to me.
So your woman has never asked you to do something that you previously demeaning her didn't do. She's never done that before.
No, she don't ask me to do something I don't want to do.
That's
She won't ask me.
It's not
how
really
would she know if you would want to do it or not, Jules? Is my
Because if
question.
she's asked me, then I probably have said no.
So
Jules, can I
you,
say this? I want to
so,
say this.
Say, yeah. Well, what do you want to say?
Why do you feel like when you get with a woman, and let's just say she may change your view, why do you feel like that's such an issue? For instance, you just said he was never into going into these events, but what's wrong with him going into the Met Gala? I'm confused, and he's probably accompanying his wife because you got to think Sierra's into this stuff. You can't be into stuff that your wife is into to
I've
support.
never
You
said
can't
that.
support.
I never said that. What I've said is that I wouldn't let someone dictate to me what I was going to do. From my viewpoint, Russell Wilson was this way, and I'm here in Denver. So when he was playing football in Denver, and when he met Sierra, he was not like that. All of a sudden, for him to become like that, yes, I would say, well, then she's dictating him. Now he's giving this child his
do
last
you
name. I
know
don't.
what the definition of dictating means? Because I don't think you do. You're
Well,
not
to
using
me,
it in the
well, it
right
would be like this.
context.
If you want to base it on semantics, you do what you do. This is
I'm
yours.
not
Whatever
basing
your
it on
life.
semantics.
Okay,
I'm
well,
basing it on the definition of the word.
okay, well,
I'm just saying
break
you're
out a
using the
dictionary.
word out of
Break out a
context.
dictionary.
It's not.
Break out a dictionary.
I am the dictionary. I know the definition of dictate. Do you know the definition of the word that you have
Dictate
used
me. What it
several
mean?
times since you came up here?
Tell,
That's what
tell
I'm
me what it
asking you.
means. Tell me what it means to you.
See, I love when men. You can always tell when a man don't know
I'm
the
just asking you a
definition of a
question,
word.
dude.
They always
You're
say,
telling me that
"Well,
I
this is
don't know
what
what
it
it
means
means.
to
I'm
me."
asking you to tell
Nigga,
me
I
what
ain't
it
asking
means.
you what the word means to you. I'm asking
I
you
don't know what
what.
it means then, I guess.
Hold on, bro. I can tell you one thing. I can tell you something that I know about you right now. You talk entirely too much for a person that don't know what they talking about. I can tell you that right now. I don't know you that well. You only been up here for about 10 minutes, but you talk entirely too much for a man that don't know what the fuck he talking about. That shit is crazy. But it's usually the motherfuckers that don't know what they talking about that talk the most. But so the way you're using the word, you're saying that she is dictating to him what he can or cannot do, or should or shouldn't be doing. When I think the word you're looking for is influence. Influence would be a better word, not dictate. She's not dictating. There's no evidence that she's dictating anything. But she probably, I would no doubt say that she is influencing him in many ways. But they're my point is though, they're in a relationship. So I'm sure that is reciprocal. I'm sure he is also influencing her. He's clearly influencing their kids. So I'm not understanding what the problem is.
Football games before either, but Sierra always at a football game now. I ain't never seen Sierra at this many football
I never
games.
saw her pop up at a game.
Yep, she never been in no games.
And now he at the Met Gala and it's a problem. That's what the way y'all will bring yourself into a pretzel to make this man a problem when this nigga Future got 8 babies with 19 baby mamas. That's corny, bro. Not having custody of a child you adopted, corny. Not having custody of any of your children when you have all the resources in the world, that's all that is corny. Russell Wilson going to the Met Gala is not corny. If they asked me to go, I would go to the Met Gala.
That you
Yeah.
just
Mind
said
you, that's what I was gonna say. But
resources.
that's
I'll
what
be in that motherfucker. I'll dress up. Hey, I'll wear that shit that what's her name wore? What's the weird chick name? The light skin, she shaved her head bald. She had on red with all the diamonds and
Oh,
shit.
Doja Cat.
Doja
I
Cat.
dress up like Doja Cat. If they told me to wear her, if they said the only way you can get into the Met is if you wear what Doja wore, I'll wear that shit.
But this is my
Oh, you
thing
gotta
that I
take it a
find funny
step
though.
further, don't you?
But this, but y'all, this what I find funny though. What makes these men think that Russell didn't get invited to the Met Gala before he even met Sierra?
That's a good.
That's another point. Because you do know some of these,
He
because they
probably
do.
said no until he was
Yeah,
with Cece, and he was like, "No, what, fuck it. You want to go? Let's
yeah,
go,
he
babe."
probably. That's what I'm saying. What makes them think that? Because a lot of these players do be invited to the Met Gala and all these kinds of events. They do be invited to them. 9 out of 10, some of them just probably was like, "No, I ain't want to go," and then he probably was like, "Well, since Sierra going, I might as well go too." Because that's another. That's another thing some of y'all don't understand. They do get invited to these things.
Yeah. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. They invited that nigga. They
Right.
I
definitely
don't think
invited
they
that nigga.
understand
Mind you,
either.
the
Like
VMAs is this weekend. What makes you think he ain't there with Sierra?
And he
that,
got money too. So
and I don't think they understand the dynamic of either party because Sierra grew up as a military sheltered kid. She grew up with structure, mom and dad in the home. So her getting with a guy like Future and seeing like, oh, whoa, this ain't for me. Yeah, it makes sense why she got with somebody like Russell. Russell grew up in a single parent household. So seeing how he's treating this young man and not even making him feel uncomfortable, but rather saying, this is my child. He didn't grow up like that.
no. I was like, wait, Russ had a daddy animal.
He did. My
You
bad.
shocked
Okay,
me.
but
I was
either
like,
way,
hold
he
on now.
still
Let me
grew
go
up
look
with
this up. I'm pretty
structure.
sure Russ grew up with
Both
his mama and
parents
his
still
daddy.
wanted that. So it's just like for him to come in here and say something about like Sierra dictating him, like you said, she's influencing him and he's influencing her. It's called marriage. Like it's nothing is about you anymore, especially when y'all start having children that are now siblings. Yeah, we're an item, we're a team.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't understand the hate. I don't get it. I don't get the hate. Ken, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess about the topic, I don't know why she would change. I think it's actually from what I've seen, I don't know too much about it, but from what I've seen, that Future actually and Sierra is actually the one that have issues, right? So and it's like Russell Wilson's kind of in the middle of it. And in
What?
this situation,
What are you saying? I'm not understanding. What are you saying?
Sierra and Future have issues, right?
Okay.
So I think I believe they still have some type of issue, like some type of beef. And Russell Wilson's like caught in between. I don't think Future actually hates Russell Wilson. I think it's stemming from his issue with his former his former lady Sierra. So that's what I think.
I think you just made that up. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, you don't think so? You don't think Sierra and him have some type of issue still?
No, I don't even think they communicate often
Yeah, but I'm saying like, why would she want to change his name, her son's name,
because
last name?
they are literally a family, and she has Russell's last name. Their other child has Russell's last name, so why not include this baby who he has fucking raised since he was a small infant child?
He raised them. That is true, and he is a good father, from what I've seen. But why change his name? At this point of his
I
life?
just said why.
No. I'm saying at this point of his life.
I just said why. The same thing
How,
applies
how
to
old
you.
is he? How old is he? Like,
I don't know, 10, 9?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I just find it odd that at this stage of his life, if it happened when he was a
Oh,
kid,
he's
like
12?
young,
Okay. Yeah. He a little
he's
kid. Who
he's
cares?
12, right? So
Mhm.
he knows his dad, he knows his biological dad, his mom, and
No,
all
he
that,
don't.
right? So
His biological dad ain't even there. And that means that also means that this baby was involved in the decision. So why do you care?
that I'm just saying, from the outside looking into their situation, like why change his name as he's growing up? Like,
Who does this hurt? Adding on Wilson. Does it hurt anybody?
no, I'm just saying, like his biological
No, I
father,
know, but I want to know who does it hurt?
his biological father,
How?
because you're actually, taking his name away from his son.
No, you're not. They added the name to it.
Okay, so why would you add his name then?
Hold on, we're
Like,
going around in circles. How does it hurt the biological father?
because Russell Wilson was not his father, so his father is
He actually indeed
no,
has been his father this whole time.
no, he's raising him, but
That's
his
a father,
biological
bro.
father's still
Right.
alive.
Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's a
What do you mean?
father.
Shit. You
Nobody
just
cares
said
if he
he's
donated
raising
some
him.
sperm, nigga.
No. His father's actually still alive.
His
Like
father ain't his father.
what do you mean? It's not his
His
father?
father's not
So you
involved,
telling me
sir.
he never visits his dad?
No.
No.
Nigga, what do you know? How do we know? He don't have custody. How
So,
do you
so
know?
I'm just saying, like that's what I'm asking you. I don't know if he visits his dad. He goes to his dad's house. I don't know if he does that.
I'm sorry. His father has 8 other children. So who cares
Okay.
if this one has a hyphenated last name? He got more than enough to pass on his legacy, lineage.
Yeah, but still, I just find that at this stage of his life, I don't understand why.
Because they have 4 children together. They have 5 children total. Future, and then they have 4 children together.
The
So
kid
they
is going
have
to high school though.
5 children in that house, or 4 children in that house that all have the same name as well as both parents. Future is the only child in that house that he spends 100% of his time that doesn't have the same last name as everybody else. Did you ever think about how that might make him feel?
Nobody has. I don't think he's come out and talk about how he feels, so we can't really speak
Nah,
on
that's
it.
What do
not
you
the
mean? Come,
answer.
his parents
That's
have.
not the
I'm pretty
answer.
sure.
I'm gonna
He,
choose
He doesn't
again,
need.
y'all.
He's a
Hold on,
What makes y'all
child.
Shemaine.
think
Hold on,
Russ
Shemaine.
is
Hold on.
his
He's a
parents are going to
child.
make
He
the decision
doesn't need to
regardless.
come out and explain anything to us. But have you ever thought about how that would make him feel and the conversations he may be having with his 2 parents about how he feels about being the only person in that house with a different last name?
Maybe he likes it. Maybe he likes that, or maybe his parents
Obviously,
made
he
the decision
doesn't,
for
because
him.
if he did, they probably wouldn't have changed it.
How do you know that?
Common
My nigga,
sense.
comments.
It's not common. When you're dealing with parents, they're gonna make decisions. This is what we don't know. We're assuming a lot of things. How about if he
Are
loves
you
his
a parent,
biological
The
Ken?
dad?
only person assuming is you.
Are
No,
you a
I'm
parent?
putting it up. I'm saying there's a
Ken, are you
chance
a
that he may
parent?
not want this.
Ken, are you a parent?
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm a parent. BBG's a parent. Shemaine's a parent. Shan's a parent. We're all parents. Can any of the parents up here tell me that would you change your child's last name if your 12-year-old child didn't want it?
nah,
No.
no, absolutely not.
Okay, you guys made all the decisions, but I'm saying for me personally, if I was a kid at his age, 12 years old, and I know what's going on, don't change my name. Don't add to my name.
I know, brother, we get
Period.
that you somehow got some weird attachment to
Right. To
the
somebody
Weird
nigga.
you don't
attachment.
even
That's
know.
your actual biological dad. What do you mean
That
a weird
nigga ain't
attachment?
there.
He doesn't know him.
Nigga ain't
Okay, so
there.
this is my question to you guys. I don't know if he visits him. I don't know that situation.
Man,
He doesn't visit him though, and that was like a big issue with them in their custody, was because of the fact that when he had time for his visits, he was only the only time that he would see him is if he so happened to go to his mom's house. When Lil Future would go to visit him in Atlanta, the grandmother is who had him. He was never with his dad.
that sound about
So
right.
so his dad was never there. His dad never seen him or talked to him or nothing.
Not never, but rarely. But hold on, let me read this. Ali said, "Imagine caring more about the name than imagine caring more about a name than the child, because that's what's
I,
going on here."
I mean that's who Sierra chose, right? That's who she chose, right?
Now we
She,
going
she
back to
What
that.
do
Yep,
you?
and she chose better, and that's why she with Russell, and that's why that baby got his last name.
She
Next
okay,
question.
chose and
but
then she chose better.
Yeah, next question. She made,
so,
yeah, bad choice.
okay,
Yeah, she
she
chose
Nigga
better.
acting like
chose.
she
She
only made
erased
one
it all
choice in
together.
life, nigga.
So
She made a bunch of choices.
you hear telling me about the baby mamas and all this, but she chose that.
Sure did, and she chose
She
better. So
And
what
chose
she
next?
that.
chose better.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so
You
what
telling me the
next?
obvious, but why is she choosing that?
But
Problem
you don't
already
see that
solved.
the common denominator is the fact that she chose one bad dude, and then chose a much better dude who she's married, had kids with, all of those. Future has consistently chosen bad women. Like he has, and I don't even want to say that he's chose bad women, but he has consistently made the choice to have children out of wedlock with multiple women. The common denominator is him, because he keep choosing women that he's not gonna actually be in the household with, because he doesn't have any of his. He got 8 kids. All of them live with their mothers, with their respective mothers. So
But
it's
you
not
want
like
you
he
want
Why do
us
you
has.
to
give
hold her
Sierra a pass
accountable for
though?
her one bad choice.
No. Why do you give her a pass though?
The
Nobody
bad
gave her a
choice was
pass. We
him.
said she
Okay,
chose wrong.
because
Okay, cool.
I don't hear a lot of criticism of why she chose up on that. I hear a lot of criticism about
Again,
on Future
you want us
or
to hold Sierra accountable for making one bad choice, but you don't want to talk about Future making 9 quote unquote bad choices.
That part.
this is my point. What she knew
You
that
don't
she knew
have
who he
one. You don't have a
was.
leg to stand on. But go ahead. What's your point?
That's who she chose up on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
That's
she
he
the guy.
chose
That's the
one
guy
consistently
she
bad
said I
chose bad.
wanted
person.
to have a kid with.
He
She chose
consistently
one
chose
bad
bad.
person and then she moved on, chose
That
somebody
doesn't change
better,
the fact that she
happily
chose
ever
up on him.
after. Future chose 9 wrong people for him.
How do you know if that's what he wanted? Like he could have lived that lifestyle. That's the lifestyle he wanted. How you know
Okay,
it was a
well,
bad
Okay,
that's the
so,
decision?
lifestyle Sierra wanted. Next question, because that's stupid.
right.
Okay,
Because
so
I
but
think the other part that needs context too is that when she was with him, the way that needs context too is that when she was with him, the way that he was with a lot of those other women that he was with, we gonna assume at least was probably a little bit different because never forget that he also proposed to her. They were engaged when they had that baby, so it's not as if she, was like she was just some jump off. She met him at a party and then they got together and like they were together for quite some time and then they got engaged. When they got engaged, that's when they had the baby. So the point of her going ahead and having the baby, I'm sure, had a lot to do with the fact that she was engaged to that man when she had that child with him.
okay. Yeah, so all I'm saying is, how would you guys feel in that situation if your mom decided to change your name, and your mom and your stepdad decided to change your name at that age?
I
How
would
would you
love
guys
that.
feel?
Right.
I would love that. I changed my
I
name
have a
so many
problem with it
times
for
as a
real.
kid, I can't even count. I still to this day, if you ask, I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. Shenanigans knows me. She's the love of my life. She understands.
Period.
Shan, who is my father? Who do I say my father is?
Who do you say your father
Who do
is?
I say my father is? He's a very famous man.
Luther Vandross?
No, Cisco.
Oh,
Oh,
not Cisco. What?
I forgot. You're right, Cisco.
If Bub was here, he would have
So
said
so so
that.
you would add his name onto your
No,
name.
Keith Sweat is my boyfriend, y'all.
I
See,
didn't I
Cyrus
didn't
said
I
it.
didn't grow up with a stepdad, but if I grew up with a man like that, the same situation as Russell, where he was literally raising me, and I rarely, if ever, saw my dad, and my mom and stepdad came to me and said, "Hey, I want you to have your stepdad's last name as well as your sibling's last name, who you spend 100% of your time with." I would say it's about damn time. I'm tired of people wondering if I belong in this family because I'm the only one with a last name of somebody I never see.
Still, regardless, that's still blood though. So
I
My
you
don't
can't
give a
change
father.
that.
fuck.
Are you a witch? Why are you so attached to that? Like you gotta.
That's your
Why would a
bloodline.
child
Mind
care
you,
if
I
you
don't
see
even
me?
got mind you, I don't even got my dad. I've been using my mom's last name for the longest. So the only time you ever catch me using my dad's last name is if I feel like it.
Why would a
That's
child
still your
care
My
dad
about
though.
dad's
that
last
So
name
stupid
only
blood?
if
that's
I
the whole
feel
Kids
point
like it.
don't
If I
think
we're
like
don't feel
that.
like
making.
it, then I
No
don't
matter
gotta.
what's going on, Future's still alive, and that's still his biological dad at the end of the day. So it's kind of messed up that she added his last name onto that. That's all I got to say
I'm
about that.
wondering how when again. I'm wondering how when again that choice is no, is not yours or any of the dudes who are coming up here protecting Future.
And
It's
you're still
really
not
the
telling us who it hurts and how it hurts
like
them.
the only person who the only person who actually has a say so in that is the 12-year-old, the 11, 12-year old. And if he ain't got no problem with it, why y'all got a problem with it? Real
How
talk.
does it hurt him? Who is it messed up for? Who is it hurting?
It's messed up to his dad and his son's relationship. That's
His
who's in
they
mess.
don't have one.
So who knows what the future's going to
We
hold or
know they
what's going
don't
on behind
have
the scenes?
one.
We nobody's there 24/7.
Why did first of
Both
all
Future
we
and
You don't know how much
Sierra
they
have both
talk.
said he's not
we
in
You
their
know
don't
what
life
we
know.
at
see.
all.
Do
You
you know
don't
how
need.
much they
Why do you
talk?
need the behind the scenes so bad? You
No,
know what it is. You see. We
do they
just
talk?
said that for one.
Nobody knows.
When he
Nobody
goes to
knows if they
Atlanta,
talk.
he's not with his dad. He's not consistently. We know he's not consistently with his dad because Future isn't consistently with any of his kids. You will be hard pressed to find pictures of him with his kids. There are more pictures of him on stage with chains with other rappers than it is with him and his kids on his pages on any of his
Maybe
pages.
maybe he's
It
keeping
will
his
be
private
very
life
hard for you to
private.
find that. But also, he's been the man that whose name he's now taking has been his father figure since he was a year old. She met that man when that baby was a year old. And ever since then, he has been You have seen him consistently at football games. You have seen him in family pictures. You have consistently seen him with Russell. That's the dad.
Practicing. That boy,
Yeah,
he got
great
he
dad.
got hey, I'm gonna rotate, Shemaine. He got whatever up there. He got that baby up there training.
That's a
That
great
baby, that
dad.
baby, that baby, that baby probably about to play football and get a scholarship.
That's a fantastic dad. He's doing his job, and I'm not one of those people that bash him for doing that. But
What
what I
kind of
am saying,
bashing him?
You literally doing that.
I'm not bashing him at all.
Kind
I
of like
just
the whole
said
point of what you're doing, low key, my nigga.
I'm not bashing him at all. Like if he's raising up his that kid and
He
he's doing
is.
it the right way, doing it the right way, like,
He
what's the hate
is.
about that?
He is doing it.
I'm just saying, for me personally, I would never want another man's name if my dad's still alive, man. Like, that's, to me, that's crazy. I don't know why, but that's how I feel.
I
Because
don't
you're
know why
saying
either.
that from the perspective of maybe somebody who did, I'm guessing, I hope, grew up with their dad. I hope you're not saying
I
this
don't
as
think
somebody who
so.
don't know their daddy. Please God.
No, yeah, I know my dad, but still,
Okay,
like,
so you can't even think from the perspective of a child growing up without their dad being present. How would you know what you would want to do?
I
You're
don't
saying
have.
that from a perspective of loyalty to the dad you know.
This sounds like Front Porch Chronicles. If I'm honest with you, I don't. I don't
it's
think.
really not.
I don't. I don't think his dad
He's
came
not
back
his
with that
bloodline.
milk
He's
or the
not his real
bread.
father.
If
Like,
I'm
even though
honest,
he's supporting them,
What makes a father a real father in your mind, in your
no, what
estimation,
I,
Ken?
he has to be your biological dad.
wow.
So that's the only way to be a real. So
That's
what's a
the
father
number
then?
one step. Period.
What's a father?
A father is someone, yeah, who teaches, instructs, raises a kid, teaches them the right way.
What?
Okay,
So
so
Russell.
we've arrived to the point.
Like what?
But no, but you did say it's some
So
type of custody
Russell.
battle though.
Okay.
You keep going back to biology. Do you know that there are adopted kids all over the world that have alive and well biological parents? They have their
These niggas
adopted
be
parents'
saying
last
hold
name.
anything,
on, what do a
dude.
lot of them actually end up looking for? They end up looking for their real parents.
Ken, stay on the point. They have
I mean,
their
yeah, I'm staying on
adopted
the point.
parents. Stop talking so you can hear what I'm saying. They have biological parents that are alive, but they have their adopted parents, the ones that are raising them, they have their last names. So why do you keep it being hung up on biology when we have a lot of kids who don't share the last name of their biological parent? What is your point?
They don't know their parents.
Hey, you know
And
what?
Future don't know his.
Okay, so why do adopted kids end up looking for their parents then?
They don't always do
Because
that.
they want to know.
They want to know. That's how
What does that have to
important it
do
is.
with the last name?
Even whether they're alive or gone, is that important to the kid?
Hey, you
Right.
know
So
what they tell you when you adopt a pet from the shelter? To change the pet name.
right. Immediately.
They say because them names be attached to trauma. So change the
I find it
Change that name immediately.
I find it extremely strange how, like, just because they share the same bloodline, you want that boy to be a-okay with the inconsistencies of his father. You don't think that that's going to be problematic later on in life? That he get to dip
I've
in.
never.
Hold on, Ken. Hold on. You don't think that it's going to be problematic that Big Future gets to dip in and out, more out than in, of his child's life? You don't think that that's going to be like problematic?
That
I,
is that is terrible. Like
I was just
he
about to say what Speedy J just said. Speedy J said, I was adopted. I found my family, but wouldn't change my name to my birth name. Exactly. Exactly. Just because they look for their family, of course, you have a desire to want to find your biological family. Yeah, that don't mean that you like, oh man, I want to go back to being a Johnson. What the fuck? You don't even know them people. Like, what are you
but
talking about,
he does know
bro?
his father.
Oftentimes, hold
He
on.
does know his father.
Oftentimes, a lot of times people go to see just because they're curious, but also it's medically necessary that you go and find out who your family members are, just in
Mhm.
case, your
Oh,
mother
that's why they're
has
going back.
like
That's why they're looking for their families because of
pre-existing.
medical reasons.
A lot of them do.
Just in case there's some pre-existing like generational something that's being passed down in that same bloodline that you keep hooping and hollering about.
The, your, your,
I
your,
need to
your,
know.
grand, your granddaddy died of colon cancer. Your daddy died of colon cancer. Your uncle died of colon cancer, but you don't know none of them. And you 40 years old and you having tummy aches.
Or
You might want to get a colonoscopy because they'll tell you to wait till you're 50,
or
but
even
you might need to get checked at 40.
right, or if you are thinking about having children and you need to know if you are a carrier of what's it called? Shit, I can't even think of it right
Sickle
now.
Sickle
cell,
cell?
Sickle cell. Those
Mm-hmm.
are things that they ask questions about
cardiovascular
when you go to
disease,
the
and
doctor. And
yeah.
if you don't know, I mean,
To me, the fair assessment would be like it makes way more sense that if you're with the father that you're with 24/7, that you change your name to his, because of the fact that the biological father always has ties to you through biology. Like if he is the one who can always be medically tied to you, like literally, if you know what I mean, if you doing one of them ancestry DNA things and he done did the little swab, if they start connecting familiar lines, your name automatically gonna come up with his. You don't actually even need his last name because y'all are connected through your DNA.
Biologically.
Yeah, you don't need the fair thing to do would be to go ahead and take the stepdad's name, especially if he's the one taking care of you. Now it's an even split.
I also want to say that but the whole last name shit. I would change my last name if my granny and the people on my daddy's side, if they wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like if they wasn't like who they was to me in my life, I want to change my last name too. I don't know
But
what I would change it to. I probably just take my
that's
mama
part of your
last name or
story,
something
though.
so I
But
could join my mama and my brother
That's how to
because
change
my
my
brother.
Wait, Ken. Let me ask you something real quick. When I said you knew your daddy, did you mean like in the way that Future know his daddy?
Yeah.
Or in the way that Future knew Sierra in the bed.
Like when you
Hey.
when you say you knew your dad, because you keep saying but they know.
yeah. So hold on. What you trying to say?
Did you know your daddy in the same way that little Future knows quote unquote his daddy?
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with my daddy till I was like probably like 10,
Wow.
13, 10 to 13,
Them is
and
too
then
long ass. That's a long range. You don't remember what age you was?
no, he was in and out during that time, so it was like around that time.
In and
Didn't
out of
I?
what?
Okay, can I at least point out that I said earlier this is a very front porch chronicle type of situation. When you have kids who be waiting on the front porch for their dad, because I'm not gonna say it the way I say it because y'all gonna judge me. If you have dudes who are waiting on the front porch for their father, then guess what? They believe sincerely, they have convinced themselves that if only my dad had came, life would be so much better. That if only my dad is on his way. They're grown men with pink profile pictures with letters in the middle who still to this day think that if they invite their dad to the company dinner that he's going to show up and they're gonna wait at the elevator. Oh no, it's fine. I don't need my seat. My dad's on his way. They calling your name up. Kenneth, don't know nothing, confused ignoramus. Come down and get your award. No, I'm waiting for my dad. My dad's on his way. My dad's coming. My dad. You done missed the whole banquet. You ain't even got your employee of the month sticker because your dad's not there. Like that's really what that is. It be a cry out for help. And y'all try to project that on these, celebrity instances that are very clear cut because y'all be wanting y'all dad to show up. That's what it is.
He's 13 years old. I don't.
He's
What's the point?
11.
Oh, 12, or 11, 12, whatever somebody said, but
He's 11.
he's
I
old
looked it up
enough to
before I
know
said that. I
what's
looked it
going
up.
on,
He's
man.
11. He was born in 20, what was it?
14.
2014.
To Nigel said, you're right. He does know his dad. That's the point. Man, this shit crazy, Ken. I don't know what you talking about, brother. This shit wicked though. The way you want, the way you holding on to a ghost.
It's your father, man. It's not a ghost. No matter what, you gotta still know
Niggas
it's your
daddies be
father, man.
ghosts, nigga, and they be on the planet though. They be walking around ghosts.
It's your biological
But how
father. If you're
much?
not
But
loyal
how
to
much
him, no matter.
Yeah,
torture?
my daddy
Hold
is
on,
shadow in my mind. I don't know what the
hold
fuck
on,
you talking
hold
about.
on, Ken. How much more torture you think that boy should
And I
go
know where that
through?
nigga live.
I did
How
let my
much
mama tell
more
me.
emotional torment does he have to go through before he decides, you know what, this nigga ain't shit? Because you on year 30, so I
So
guess he
so
got
so
20 more years to go.
so how is it torture? That's the situation. He got to accept it.
Yeah, you answered my question. Thank you.
Well, he don't
Okay,
got to accept it because
like
they changing
that's
his
the
name.
situation. His mom shows up.
Well, she changing his
Why do
name.
you
He chose
hold on?
better. She's
I'm
consistently
not.
choosing better.
That gotta be the dumbest shit this nigga said up here this whole time. I ain't gonna even hold you. The way you keep saying she chose. Okay, so you in your mind, right? You guys use that phrase of she chose, the concept of that, essentially to justify her being punished in some way, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you're thank you. Thank
You
you.
So
got me.
wait a minute, because I want to put two and
You
two
got
together.
me.
That's crazy.
So
He's a
Ken,
rapper.
that's
What you
what she's
think?
going through is the punishment for choosing wrong, right? Is having to handle all of this stuff for her son. That's correct, right?
Yes, yeah.
So are you the punishment for your mom? Because she chose wrong too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wake that up
Now we got to stop the horse.
Hold
quickly.
on.
Quickly answer that, please.
Nah. It's totally different because she chose
So,
up on a
it definitely is
rapper.
totally different.
Hold on.
But your
You know
mom
That
chose
nigga
wrong.
said it ain't totally different.
It ain't
It's
different.
something
a
like it.
rapper,
Nigga, it's something like
someone
it.
who's famous, doing that
Oh,
tours the country,
shit.
that tours the
In the
world.
words of the dozens, your mama. She chose wrong.
Nah, I'm good over here. But
Don't
yeah,
let me
so
find out this whole time. This is a issue of just transference, huh? Okay.
nah, man. So all you guys will accept the last name. I wouldn't.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
all we gonna say.
He asked the
Absolutely.
question, but then I got a call as soon as he answered.
Absolutely. Yes, I would
It
accept the
sounded like a
last.
little bit of projection about the father he wish he had.
Oh, this nigga ran.
He about
Tonight
to
just
go
said
ask his
virtual
mama.
signaling for his dad right now. Exactly.
He about to go ask his mama, "Was I a mistake? Did you? I
No,
mean,
but your daddy was. That's what.
Exactly.
did you really mean to have me, or
Exactly.
The way these niggas get up here and tell on themselves, that
You
shit
wasn't
gotta
a
be
mistake,
studied
baby.
at this
You
point.
just
I
wasn't
don't be
clean.
understanding, like, how do y'all walk right into it like that? Like, y'all are that dumb? You know what?
Yes.
They are. That to answer that question, yes. But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I really would love to be a DA. I would, because I think I can get these niggas. Not a DA, an investigator. If I was an investigator, I can get all these niggas to confess.
man, look so quick.
Easily. These niggas is dumb. They walking right into the shit. They walking right into the fucking confessions. Like, what the fuck? That shit crazy. That's crazy.
200 people.
How you walk right into the fucking point?
6XXX. You in the comments saying, how do we know Future's not a part of his son's life? Nobody answered yet. Again, common sense. First of all, both of his parents, Sierra and Russell, have both said this. We don't see no pictures, no evidence of him ever being with this child. And they were allowed to change the last name. They would have to prove, either Future would have to sign off on that, or they would have to prove that he wasn't really involved for them to even be able to do that. So all signs point to Future ain't there.
Also, the nigga ain't got custody. Fuck off. The nigga ain't got custody, man. And he got $10 million and he don't got custody. He could easily have custody.
And also, what father you know don't
Hello, how we
raise their
doing
kids?
here? Can we keep it copacetic now?
Hey, hold on, man. Can you not interrupt people? We keep it copacetic. Just respect the people on the panel. Allie was talking. I will let
That's
you
cool.
talk right after
My
her.
bad. I apologize. Go
You
ahead.
good? Go ahead, Allie. Finish what you were saying.
No, all I was saying is, what father don't take pics of their kids?
I
I thought
don't know.
you remember back in the day in the 90s, they used to flip that wallet, and then the little part where like the pictures be, they used to be like wow, and then the pictures would be there. But we now in a new age, and you could just show.
You got a
pics on
phone,
the
yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
What man don't show pics of their kids?
Man, I used to show pictures of my babies every time when I used to do sales. I start talking about my family. Past the time, I end up showing pictures of my kids. But go ahead. I'm just gonna call you Six. Go ahead, Six.
That's it. It's just 6.
All right, go ahead, brother.
But no, I'm just simply just asking, like, how do we know though? I mean, like, real talk, man. How do we know?
Okay,
I mean,
so
how do we know that
okay,
Future's
we're gonna walk you down.
Okay, hold on. I got you.
Go ahead.
My thing. All right. How do we know this man is not a part of this child's life? How do we know this man ain't doing nothing for his child? And if y'all want to go by, he not taking pictures or anything. Hell, he don't take pictures with none of his damn child.
So what that mean? Hold on, wait.
I mean,
You might already have. I might not
mean
even have to
nothing.
do no work. So what
It
that
don't
mean?
mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
Honestly,
All right.
no.
Okay. So what if? So he doesn't. Future doesn't have custody of his child. What is? What do
Most
you?
fathers don't.
No, that's most.
That's a lie.
Most fathers
Most
do.
fathers don't.
Six, you're lying. You don't know what you're talking about. Most
Oh,
fathers
yes,
do
I
have
do.
custody of their children.
Lil Wayne got custody of his kids.
He had, yeah.
No,
Yes, he did.
no,
Lil Wayne had
no.
access to what the fuck are you talking about? He did.
So Future don't have access to his kids.
Hold on. Listen. Do you know what custody is?
Dude, I mean, the custody, yeah, they live with the parents.
Nope, that's not what custody
Whichever
is.
parent they live with. The 9 times out of 10, mothers normally have.
Hold on, brother. So you don't just say I don't know what custody is, so we can start there. So custody
is to
hold on, brother.
has
Hold
the
on,
child.
man. I'm not about to be yelling over you. What are we doing here? You don't know what custody is. Let me explain it to you. Custody is if you have legally, right? In this case, we're talking legally because they went to court. So if you legally, on paper, white man paperwork, they say you have the right to see your child 20% of the time, 30% of the time, 50% of the whatever it is, you have custody. Partial custody, but it's custody. Full custody, 100% custody means that you have zero custody or you have 100% custody. So Sierra has full custody of baby Future, which means daddy Future has zero custody to his son. Now, this is the part I really want you to pay attention to. This is the question I want you to answer. If Big Future has 0% custody of his child, but Big Future got big ass pockets and he could have some custody, not 100%, maybe not even 50-50, but he could have some custody of his child. Is it safe to assume that he don't want to be in his child's life?
No.
Hey, man, you know what? You got it.
I said this in the comments, but I found it interesting that he brought up Lil Wayne when there was like a viral floating video that was going around about Wayne stopping in the middle of an interview because his son had called him. I think this is the son that he shares with Lauren London.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, sir.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
To say goodnight to his son. He didn't have to do that. He could have sent that little boy to voicemail. He could have called him back tomorrow or the next day. He could have did all the things. But he literally told the interviewer at that point in time, hey, I got to say goodnight to my son because I do that.
And Wayne also actually does have custody, and we always see him with his kids.
He be with his babies, yeah. That's why I was like, Wayne don't be with his
with our own
kids.
2 eyes.
That's
He
news
be
to
with them
me.
kids.
I just wanted
So
to come in
Future,
here
we
for.
know, doesn't have custody, and we never see him with his kids.
I just had a quick legal plug as somebody who's currently going through the process. You have to show either 12 months, 6 to 12 months of legal abandonment, meaning they have not made contact, they have not attempted to make contact, they ain't blocked on nothing, they don't call that child, they don't come see that child, etc.
Wait,
You have got
okay.
to,
This is to get 100% custody you talking about, right?
yeah, to get
Okay.
100% custody
Okay, I just
or
want to
to
make sure
change
he
the
knew.
baby name.
Gotcha.
Okay, so my husband is going to adopt my daughter, and in order for him to adopt her in the state of Florida, we have to show that her dad has not made any attempts to be in her life, aka 12 months, 6 to 12 months of abandonment, in order for us to bypass the paperwork that he needs to sign. Because if he's present, then
They got
he
to
would
get him
have
to
to
sign the
sign
paperwork.
and give permission. But if he's not present, meaning 12 months, 6 to 12 months,
It's a wrap.
he don't have to sign shit, and they can do it without his permission.
Mm.
So that means,
Mm.
especially,
Go ahead.
Hold on, let her finish. Please let her finish. This is important.
wait. So that means in their respective state, it either showed that Future made no attempts, 0 attempts to be in that child's life before a judge would legally sign off on letting Russell adopt him or change that last name.
They changed the name a long time ago too. It wasn't like they didn't
Right.
just
It was,
change it.
yeah. But they hyphenated it too. So it's not like
Yeah,
it took
they
him.
hyphenated it. I keep saying
Right.
they changed. They just hyphenated it. They added
Right.
on to it.
And that's the thing, and that's what I'm gonna do with my baby name. I'm just hyphenating because I'm hyphenating my name, and my son's name is hyphenated. Long story short, the judge don't just, oh, you walk in here, you famous, you rich. There are channels that you
Mm-hmm.
have to go through. There's
Mm-hmm.
not no, oh, we gonna sign this paper, okay, good. No, they have to, you have to show, just like with a restraining order, you have to show, you have to prove in order to get a restraining order. So you think people just giving away kids now?
So I just want to make sure that we all understand what Kay is saying. Kay is saying that Future, and this happened when he was a baby, because I'm pretty sure she got 100 full custody long ass time ago. So when he was a young child, Big Future, all it was already a wrap. So he wasn't in that baby's life for 6 to 12 months legally. Like they proved it, so that he can get cut unless he signed over his rights, which he didn't. So that's how they proved that Future wasn't in the baby's life. I mean, that's how Russ and Sierra got 100% custody, because they proved that Future wasn't in that baby's life. Now, with that knowledge, six, would that not indicate that Future is indeed not in his child's life?
I don't know. I'm not
Oh
there.
my God.
I'm
Man,
not.
shut your bitch ass
I'm
up.
not that.
Shut your
Okay, hold
bitch
on, hold
ass
on.
up.
Time out.
Ain't no
Hold on.
time out
Wait a
nothing.
minute. So, you wanna get to insulting me and call me bitch ass and all this just because I'm not there? I'm
You're
not.
a pussy ass hoe because
I
you
don't. No,
best.
I'm talking. Wait a minute. I'm talking now. All right. Now,
Your mouth open.
anyway, like I said, I'm not there. You not there. Neither one of us there. I can't sit up there and say, "Oh, this man didn't take care of." I don't know what the hell is going on.
So why you
I'm
talking?
not. There.
Exactly.
Let the adults talk then.
I'm still talking. I know
Nah,
that.
six. Let the adults talk then, since you don't know nothing.
I no. I'm sitting up here. Can I explain to you, sir?
No, the judge is there, and the
Hey,
judge said he a deadbeat. That's why she got full
man, how
custody.
about this, boy?
They proved it to
How
a
about
judge
The
how
white
that
about
man
he's
how about
paperwork
innocent.
this,
said,
bitch? You have a good night.
Hey,
Ooh, ooh.
damn, I missed him.
"Hi."
Hey, I missed that whole ass nigga. Where he go? I gotta
He
block
dropped.
him.
I told you he a pussy ass hoe at
They be
best.
they be saying that B word like it's the hard ER, and it cracks me up every time. Like, what do y'all think y'all doing with that, bitch?
Hey, bitch, don't eat me
What are
up.
you, too short?
Bitch, don't eat me up. Your mama should have swallowed, eat y'all up every time. I'm
Bitch
just
ate him
saying.
up though. He crashed
That's my
out.
favorite word, bitch.
You
Why you
called him a
gotta say
bitch.
it like short?
Then he called Shan a bitch. That was funny. Cause he just he he was supposed to call K one, but he ended up calling Shan one because you was the last woman talking to him.
Listen,
Screaming.
and that's why I'll
That nigga
take
was
it.
all discombobulated by that point.
I will take it. It ain't the first time, and it ain't gonna be the last.
Damn. Well, there's that. Tonight said Future said fatherhood is inconvenient.
I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, basically.
He opted out. At best, he opted out at a minimum. So you know what I'm saying? Like y'all be quick to say, women got the whole my body, my choice, and men have a right to opt out. He opted out. Now, little Future got a new daddy. Now what you got? Like, come on, man. Y'all can't hate the player, hate the game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, bro did that the Jamie Foxx punch and run right now.
And he's still gonna go to sleep tonight as a weak ass bitch. So like, I don't
Oh
know what he
yeah.
thought he got out of that.
Yeah, he definitely should have shut his bitch ass up.
He did. That nigga was mad. He over here
I'm still
mad.
talking. And you ain't saying nothing.
He over here mad because he said, "How do we know?" And Kay literally just laid out how we know. She laid it all out for you. She just said, "This is how we know," because the nigga he abandoned the baby for 12 consecutive months.
Oh, it was so clear and precise too.
That's how you know. Did I just say it? So that don't prove it? Nah, I don't know, man. Oh, okay. Okay. You got it. Ain't that special?
You know what I'm realizing? I'm realizing that men don't care about the truths or facts. They will cape so hard for a bitch that they don't even know. off some because we both have a penis type shit. That's wild.
Well, they not defending Russ, and Russ got a penis. The reason they defending Future is because Russ is the man that can't exist. Russ can't exist.
Oh, to give women hope.
You can't give women hope. See what I'm saying?
Man,
Up
that's
with dope,
diabolical.
down with hope. You cannot give women hope. that's they whole
That's the
game.
same reason they mad at Meg and what's his face, Clay.
You
Clay.
ain't worthy, bitch.
Yep.
You a 304. You
Bro, did you
ain't
say dope
worthy.
with nope?
I definitely been seeing you ain't worthy when it comes to Meg and Clay. I literally saw a man type in the comment section, she don't deserve him. I said, please, who gonna be the boys? Please.
At this point, you already know I'm officially on the record of saying niggas is gay.
Who gonna be the
Because I
boy? He
don't be
said she don't
understanding.
deserve him. So you do?
He was made for me.
I hate it here, man.
Them niggas be saying the quiet part out loud every day.
Like, ew.
That's crazy.
And that's exactly why, and like the burden of proof when it comes to like they don't need no proof to believe something from a woman. Like if your prompt said that Sierra did this on purpose because she know Future been begging to see his son and that's why she quickly like whatever, they'd be like, yeah, blah blah blah. But the burden of proof on whether or not Future is a deadbeat, it's nothing you can tell them, some of them, to convince them of that. But let you say Sierra did breathe wrong, they gonna believe that instantly.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't get these niggas to believe that a man that don't have no custody of his child don't want to see his child.
Like,
Listen,
huh?
you couldn't get niggas to buy into the concept that a man that has zero custody of his child isn't interested in seeing said child.
He has no custody,
He has
none.
no custody, and he could. It ain't that he can't. He could, and he doesn't. That's hard to buy into. How do you know? Because he don't have custody. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah. We off the reservation with it now. At this point, the minds are gone. We're not here.
And Steven, the tech guy, come up or shut up. How about that? Come up or
You can
shut your
invite
bitch
people
ass up.
up.
Hey,
No, he
I'm gonna
turned
drop
his
so you can come
invites
up.
off because he likes to be a
I
little
know.
biatch and hide in the comment section. You know they be
Or
turning them invites off.
or pull out like your daddy didn't do, unfortunately.
What, the tech guy? What's his name? Theo?
Steve, the tech guy.
Okay. Let me see if I find him. We about to mute
And
him.
Mute his
and you know what?
ass.
You know what's worse? You know what's more sinister? These niggas
Or
don't even be
Steven, the tech
weekend
guy.
warriors. They don't even be weekend warriors.
Exactly. They can't even do that much.
Go. What up, Steven?
What's going on, guys? How did I end up the bad
Boy,
guy?
don't come up here playing dumb.
How did I end up the bad guy? I was actually agreeing with what you guys were saying.
Did you not say if a woman has a baby with another man, no other man should ever touch her?
I had to split my comments up, so you got to go back and see the ones I said before that.
What was the comment
Okay,
before
well,
that?
just clarify it up here.
We
I'm
ain't
not
finna
gonna
read
read
all
through the
that.
comments.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of comments because my comment before that is men, for some reason, don't believe that Russ is what's supposed to be, and then I had to break it up and follow that up with as if a man.
Oh, okay.
There you
Okay. Yeah,
go.
clear that up.
There you go. I feel like because there were so many comments in between, that probably became an issue. Because when I heard you with the bitch ass, it's like, damn, hold on, what did I do?
Yeah, because your comment literally says once a woman has another man's baby, no man should ever touch her again. That's all it says.
Yeah,
It's not even in quotes.
I kind of had to break up saying because very limited can't say in the comment section.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Then
No, that's
then I
where
apologize.
when he was no problem. It's good when he was laying it out. How do men just kind of keep going in this same space? My comment was there are literally men that will ride for Future, and I don't understand why, against men like Russ. Because for whatever reason, when women find and choose better, as you've been telling them to do, now it's a problem because they chose against what you wanted them to choose. Because you believe, as a man, if a woman has been impregnated by another man, you should not want another man's, we'll say, quote unquote, sloppy seconds, no disrespect.
And I ain't gonna even hold you because sometimes when you let the food sit overnight, it be better the next day.
It
Listen,
really
let that
do.
shit
I'm not even gonna lie.
marinate.
The
I'm not
seconds
even gonna
really be
lie.
lit, low key.
And who's not somebody's quote unquote sloppy seconds? Like, are you only seconds if a baby happens?
I guess so.
Because
So
everybody has slept with
in
somebody else
conversations that
before.
I've had, you become sloppy seconds once it's been found out that you were with somebody else.
Well, that's
As
just
long as
stupid.
I
We're
don't
not
know.
it
virgins.
is, it's
I
very
don't know.
stupid. It is. I'm talking about
That
extremely
means
stupid.
literally mostly every grown adult is somebody's sloppy seconds.
I be eating
Correct, but
sloppy
you got to
seconds
think
off
the
the
type.
bone.
You got to think the type of men we're talking about. We're talking about men that literally believe if you have been touched by one man, no other man should want to
I
touch you.
was just about to say that's a demographic of men who will literally tell a woman he gonna get her pregnant to sit her down because he thinks
Yes,
that that is marking her to not
yes,
be like no other man is gonna look at you because I've marked you. You have my child, so that's why they always think they can have access to the baby mama. That tracks.
yes,
You know what it
yes,
be? To me, I be looking at it like they might be seconds to you, but it's the first time I'm eating it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Clock
be
that,
understanding.
T-Bug.
You know what I'm saying?
You make me want to call my husband.
You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I'm eating the shit. I don't know. You already had it till you said the shit was delicious.
and when you get to saying stuff like that to men who think like Future or who believe Future is their god, that's when they start dropping the simp bomb because they have no other way to label you.
To refute it.
You are you a simp because you going over and taking what somebody else had. Notice they never talk about the other 8 women that Future have had. It's
Imagine
only
if
Sierra.
imagine if women imagine if women held men to that same standard. Cause some niggas is sloppy
I,
30s.
when I tell you, I say that so often when I talk to women. Please tell these niggas what they tell you. They will not be able to take it. It's gonna hit them in the chest every time.
They gotta say that shit over the phone though. Don't say it in person. Them niggas gonna crash out.
Correct. Be correct. I would say make sure you're safe.
Be
It's
somewhere
either
safe. Have your
get
click
yourself
boom
some
nearby.
distance.
No,
Make
I
sure
like
you
to
don't
live
know where
life
you
on the
live.
edge
Have
a
your
little bit.
click boom nearby and then say that shit. Cause that nigga gonna crash out.
Nah, I told that
I
nigga
like
to
to
his
live on
face,
the
you turned out,
edge.
yeah, you turned out to be just like your motherfucking deadbeat ass daddy, bitch.
I like to look in their eyes and see the soul leave their body and the
Mm-hmm.
light leave their eyes.
You a risk taker.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
You live life on the edge. I see
All
that.
you got to
Okay.
do is be a card carrier.
I know if you got your thing with you, then you know what I'm saying it's up. But I'm just
Say
saying,
Play at your own risk. This is not advice. Do not try this at home.
either
yeah,
say
I
it to
don't.
their face or learn how to fight. Because if you say I've said the wrong thing to the right man, and he got a little brave, and as soon as they hear that little, you got it, all right, okay,
Niggas act
Man, these
different.
niggas is scary.
I
Like
see I see you kind of tough, huh?
these niggas is scary. When you hurt their feelings, listen. Let me just
You
give
got
you
it.
Y'all have proven that twice since I've been on the live.
exactly. That's
You
how they
hit
act in
these
real
niggas
life
in
too.
their
Once they
chest,
feelings hurt,
they gone.
they
Hey,
tucking their
hey,
tail and they getting the fuck on.
here
Look
go, here
at
go.
you. Well, F you too, then B word.
Wait,
Well,
I
I
still,
can't tell you how hard I was laughing when you asked homeboy, what about your mom? Did she not choose up? And he just got silent.
That nigga's
Like
stomach started hurting. I
his
know
I'm
that
talking
nigga
about
farted right
started
when
hurting.
right when BPG said that to that nigga. That nigga had gas.
You know why you know
100%. I
you know why
guarantee
you
you.
know he was hurt? Because as soon as I said it, he said,
He did. That nigga said,
He said,
mm.
Oh, you can taste that, Karen.
Wait,
We
y'all.
had to take
You
a
can
Wait,
moment.
taste
y'all.
the
Think.
irony, can't you?
Wait,
He was like,
y'all.
damn, I done walked into
That
this
nigga said,
motherfucker.
mm.
I said I told Pudden the other day. I said this nigga. How old my baby is? 6 years later, he's still telling his grandma, Kayla used to love me.
Heck
We
yeah.
used to be in. She used
Used
to
to
love
love
me.
me
Just
is
the
crazy.
idea that I used to love him. He got to talk about that shit every chance.
You better than me because I make sure that I wrote a letter to his grandma and tell him to pass it to him. Dear Mr. Nigga, I never did love you.
You might still be in love. You still got to tell a nigga you never
I
loved him.
told him I was like, I ain't really want you. You was easy.
Dear Darla, I hate your
Mama
stinky
didn't love you
guts.
either.
I
Here's
be
a
sitting,
slut
I be
at
sitting on
best.
my bed like Moesha. Dear Mr.
How you
Nigga,
gonna expect me to love you when your mama didn't?
today was a tough day, but
Dang.
basically,
What?
I never did
See,
love you.
and I told the nigga, I said, and that's why your daddy wouldn't even pay for your haircut. He
Oh,
went to
Damn.
How you know?
hey,
See that's what they be talking about when you weaponizing their
It's
vulnerabilities.
K. It's
listen,
K. She the
his
one.
his grandma said he went to the barber shop and he had like $4 in his pocket.
oh
And
Lord.
when it was time for him to pay, he told he was like, my daddy gonna pay for it. He said, nah, you better ask your mama. She got that child support I gave her.
Ooh.
Now he went to the shop with him and then still didn't hurt it.
Mm.
Listen,
I love that for him.
and I said, that's why your daddy ain't pay for your hair.
Okay, why you weaponize that man vulnerabilities against him like that?
That's not
Hard
me,
on.
y'all. That's K. We sound the same or something, but
Why
that's
No,
he
not
abandoned
I'm
my
me.
talking
baby?
about Ken. I'm
Why
talking
he
about
abandoned
Ken.
my baby hoe?
No, in the comments.
Oh, in the comment.
That man was sitting in that barbershop with half a haircut. Talking about, so, and
Damn, K. I love it though.
I would
he
have
was
kicked
going
you out
right
the
to
house
his
and changed
side.
the locks.
Half a haircut is crazy. Not a
And
Bobby
don't mention
Brown
Cause
that
high
shit.
that's
top.
cause
You
I
don't you
know
don't
that one hurt
discriminate
for
about
real. Like I
age or
know he not
nothing I
over that
see.
yet.
Why
A
you bringing up
nigga,
old stuff?
a nigga daddy, and that's why I be saying we need fatherly phase. They be talking. See, look, this is what I don't like. Cause in the movies they got the purge, right? That shit fake. We don't need that. We need fatherly phase. Cause hear me out. I truly believe if you let us have fatherly fades, the purge wouldn't be needed. You know what I'm saying? If you let niggas really get down with their daddies, the purge is we good. I don't need the purge. That's my I'm good. Just let
You
me.
about the only one that want to fight your daddy. The rest of these
That's
niggas
what
want
I'm
a
trying to
hug
tell
still.
you. I know. That's what I'm saying. If you let niggas get down with their daddies,
But I said you the only one that want to fight your daddy. The rest of these
that
niggas still want a hug.
who
No,
told you
I
that
wouldn't
lie?
say he the only one.
Shan?
I would say he
Man,
the only
these
one.
niggas
I
be coming
wanted
up
to
here
square
still
up.
wanting a hug.
These
I
niggas,
be wanting
man.
to square up with mine.
I'm gonna say this just in case a nigga listen, cause I know he done watched me on live before. Hey, and your grandma told me that when your daddy had to pay the last child support payment, he went to your mama job and he announced it and said, Make sure y'all don't take nothing else out of my check, cause today was my last child support payment at your mama job in the
That's
lobby."
terrible. All in the videos, on stage, dancing. Meanwhile, your son ain't about to have no more money.
That man hated you.
He said he not. I mean, I don't know if he really my son because I never did do the deed.
And that's how we know you chose wrong, okay? Cause you listen to that nigga tell you all them stories and you still had a baby. you should
His
have
grandma,
you should have
grandma told
knew
me.
what that nigga was about to do.
No, his grandma told me because I
Grandma
guess she
told
wanted me to feel empathy for him.
It
Like,
Oh,
always
this
be
was
the
after the
grandma.
fact?
yeah, this was after the.
It always be the grandma.
Granny trying to gaslight you. Girl, fuck you.
Wait, that nigga told you after, I mean his granny told you after the fact came?
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn.
That's what. Like, that's when I found out most of the stuff. Like after the fact. But
That's
yeah, she
fucking
told me. Like, I think
crazy.
she tried to make me have a soft spot for him. Like,
That's
you can't hold
crazy.
that against him because his daddy. See how his daddy got mad at his mama because she put him on child support. So the fact that you went to them people, he felt like y'all could have worked that out, and God gonna work it out. He gonna work it out. You best believe what I tell you.
I would have cussed her out too. You old bat. You the one got us in this mess in the first place.
It's because you coddling this nigga right now. That's what
It's
got led
because
us
you should
down
have
this
got up off
fucking
that
windy ass
granddad.
road.
That's what it is.
The
Y'all
way
got a
you
history
coddling
of
this little
choosing
nigga.
bad.
Bell Mirror was good, man.
What's good, man? I have an announcement.
Oh Lord.
I'm physically white, mentally
Hold on, let
black.
me block
Y'all
you.
accept me?
Hold on, let me block you. Hold on.
Too late. Already blocked him. Too late.
Fast enough, baby, because I got to that block.
Oh, you blocked him? Okay.
I got to that block
Cause
real
shut
fast.
Oh,
your bitch ass up. Black, white, mixed or otherwise. Shut your
gotta
bitch
be
ass
quicker
up.
than that.
What the fuck was he finna say?
I don't know,
He
but he
Nobody
said
just
what he
cares.
was
said I'm
gonna say.
physically white. That was enough for me.
Nigga said I'm
Right.
mentally. What did he say? I'm physically
He
white,
said
but
he
I'm mentally
physically
black.
white.
Yeah.
I ain't
And I
even hear the
stopped
whole
listening
thing.
after physically white.
You know what was crazy? As soon as he said I have an announcement, I already hit the block button. It just takes a
Exactly.
second for it
I
to
was already on the
register.
profile. He
And he
said
got that. The nigga said he was mentally black. What that mean, man?
What
Ain't
the
no way.
fuck?
You can't be mentally black if you physically white. Maybe the other way around. It would have been
how you
funnier if he
mentally
said it
black,
the other
but
way
you
around.
telling us. That already tell me you lying.
You definitely could be mentally white and physically black, but you ain't no way in hell you
Yeah.
could be physically white and mentally
Yeah,
black
you can't. It don't work like that.
Mentally black don't start off with an announcement.
at all. Let us prove
At
it.
all.
Because I be
Um,
mentally white sometimes too. It just depends on the situation.
mm,
I wonder what Ken on that phone saying to his mama right now.
that lady, that
You
lady,
raggedy bitch.
that lady asked me did you choose wrong?
Do you still got his number?
That
When the
that
last
mean
time
lady
you heard
on
from my daddy?
that lady on that live said you a part of the problem.
The other number didn't work.
What you say his name was again?
What's the last name?
Did my did my daddy really leave when I was 10? Or did you put him out?
10
Hey,
is a
hey,
stretch. You
mom.
giving him a lot of grace.
He didn't
Hey,
even know.
mom.
He said 10 or 13.
Hey, mom. You told me you still got the same number, cause I think he blocked me on this one.
You
It's
remember
going
that
to
year I got that
voicemail.
PlayStation under the tree? Was that really from him? Or was that from you?
Take a wild guess, nigga.
Yo,
X5
yo.
Poppy, what's good with you?
What's good? What's good?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Chilling.
Yo, yo. The fried chicken be hitting lately?
What?
What?
The fried chicken be hitting lately?
Already blocked.
What?
Damn, you gotta do it
Where
quick,
the
nigga.
weirdos
You
coming
just-
from?
Mm-mm.
Well, bro, I like fried chicken, bro.
Where do the weirdos be coming from?
The car and the hey hey immediately no.
I think all them niggas from Atlanta. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Now, what? What?
What the
Too
fuck?
much.
What's given that?
I just because the nigga had Atlanta in his bio.
All
I ain't
them
even
niggas from
see it.
Atlanta is crazy.
I ain't even see it. All I saw was the cars on the
Try to
phone.
say he from LA is wicked when the nigga shit say Atlanta in his bio. She said those
Right,
LA Mexicans.
Ohio.
Stop
Exactly.
lying. Don't be
We
putting
don't even
smoke on
play
our
like that.
name.
Don't even play like that.
Future
Maybe
sending
Georgia. Maybe
spam over here
Georgia.
for y'all. That's what that is. Future said, "Who in that line talking about me?"
Mm.
Not
Say
them
my
your
name
people. Y'all
about
don't play with me.
Y'all done ran off all the black dudes, so now everybody else coming up.
Yeah, the weird we at the bottom. I'm about to go eat though. I'm about to finish this food. Good as fuck. Tonight said, to hell with them. That's facts. Let them niggas go. Hey man, I appreciate y'all coming up. One love, one thug. Y'all have a great evening. I'm about to go eat. This nigga Cam Newton on TV right now, looking weirder and weirder. He down there in Brazil with a bunch of clothes on. Cam Newton got on a bunch of clothes right now. Mm-hmm. We got GLS Poppy blocked. They love getting their pages blocked. Mm-hmm. Y'all see it? Y'all watching that nigga? Nah, he don't got no crocodile jacket. He got like a members only jacket. Yeah, that nigga Xavier Worthy out. Tonight just said you were supposed to read it like Will Smith. Oh, my bad. To hell with him. It was he on YouTube TV. That's the channel the game was on. That's the station the game was on. It's over now though. Mm-hmm. Now you can't see his feet. He got on a light brown, one of them big ass light brown hats. That nigga got on a ascot. That nigga got on a full button up something underneath. It might be cold down there because the girl got on a jacket too. Might be a little cold down there. Damn, that outfit looks stupid. That nigga look dumb as fuck. I ain't gonna even hold you. That nigga look stupid. That nigga look dumb. All that goofy ass shit. Just wear some polo, nigga. Y'all niggas be overcomplicating shit. We don't need all them gadgets. Nah. What? To hell with him. Hey. This nigga Russ. Look. You can't dress like Russ, but you also can't dress like that weird ass nigga Cam. You gotta. That's why y'all niggas be over. Just throw on some polo or something. Keep it simple, stupid. Y'all be making shit complicated, man. Fucking dummies. Mm-hmm. I fucks with Russ. That man called you a B word for no reason. You like how Russ dressed? Oh yeah. You blinded by love. Cyber, you blinded by love. I'm eating some, I don't know. I'm eating one of them dishes. I get a meal service delivered like every week for dinner. I think it's ground turkey. Tastes like some Asian shit. Got a bunch of vegetables and some rice. Shit tastes bomb. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you say you like the way Russ dressed, Hello Fresh. I think it is Hello Fresh. Yep. Oh shit. That's my cookie. Mmm. Num num. Alright. Compton gangsters, why would I want that? I just said put on some polo. I said keep it simple. Keep it simple. Y'all overcomplicate every goddamn thing. Trying to be fashionistas. Stop trying to be a goddamn fashionista. You ain't got the eye of the tiger. The only nigga in the world that can dress for real is that nigga Wisdom K. He the only nigga I trust. In wisdom I trust. In high fashion. Everybody else I don't like y'all. Stop it. Seek help. Tone it down a little bit. I don't like it. I don't know what that nigga Wisdom be doing. I don't know what fucking little computer that nigga got going off in his head. That's the best dressed nigga on the planet. He the only nigga I trust. I see Wisdom, I be like, damn, this nigga. God damn, this nigga can dress. That nigga, I just seen Wisdom put together an outfit with some goddamn, like Walmart sandals or some shit. They told the nigga to style him. He was like, nigga like fake dropped it, then the shit slowed. I was like, and then the nigga edits was, I said, this nigga tight. Oh my God. Hey, the nigga threw the outfits on. I wanted to get the shoes to rock the shit. I'm sitting there and I'm not had to slap myself. I'm like, you not here, bro. It's gonna look stupid. This nigga had it looking fucking cold as fuck. I was like, yeah, he on something. His shit crazy. His shit crazy. He dialed in. That nigga living in the future and living in the present at the same time. he here and somewhere else and in the past. I don't know how he do it. Them niggas was like style an outfit from every era. This nigga put on like some caveman shit. I think I had on some caveman shit all the way up to like some Starship Trooper type shit. I was like, yeah, y'all got it, bro. That nigga tight. Y'all just leave that nigga alone. Yeah, they hated on him going to the Met, huh? When that outfit, the whatever time he went to the Met, the one time he went, that fit was crazy. That fit was crazy. I was like, damn, that shit. That nigga, hey man, that shit look tight. He hard. That nigga hard. That nigga threw on a dress. I started thinking, I said, man, I think I could wear a dress. I always gotta stop myself. Like, nigga, you shop at the Gap. You straight. That nigga came out in a dress. The dress was so vicious. I'm looking at the dress like, hold on. I was like, wait, I think I could do that. I was like, nah. Nigga, you just got a whole package full of clothes from Urban Outfitters, nigga. You straight. You don't need to do that. Let him have that. West African legs. I do got West African legs. How you know? And K like, ain't Wisdom like, that nigga like 6'5" and some crazy shit. Giant ass nigga. He tall as shit. Yeah, bro futuristic though. I fucks with him. He one of them ones. But yeah, man. All right, y'all. This food kind of spicy a little bit. I ain't gonna even lie. I like a little spice, but damn. Might have some sriracha in it. Long Beach physically, West African mentally. Hey, what that nigga mean by that though? When y'all figure that out, let me know. I don't know what that shit mean. That nigga said his body white, but his mind black. Yeah, I don't know what Wisdom do for a living. That nigga just attract money. He the type of nigga to just sit down in his house and he just start thinking about it. And I got a nigga like that. Hey, we know a nigga like that. You know who Wisdom remind me of? He remind me of Curtis. Curtis. He remind me of Nick Mayfield, Biz. Wisdom and Biz are the same nigga to me, except for Wisdom is like more put together, but they like the same nigga to me, man. That shit crazy. Them niggas just got it. They got that knack. They got that knack. Nah, just because our Biz got the eye, you know, that nigga vicious with the clothes and shit, with the fashion, with the design. But the nigga don't got a job. But the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how the nigga make money, but he always making money. He like Tommy. I don't know how he do it. He just do the shit. All of a sudden he'll just be like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking teaching I'm teaching classes over here in Catalina, bro. I'm teaching fucking I'm teaching a couple classes over here in Catalina with these cool white people I met at a bar. You know, I'm getting $7,500 an hour. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? That nigga big is crazy, man. Yeah, bro. I've been out here. Yeah, bro. Just been on the boat, fucking on the island, bro. Just chilling. It's the homie. It's me and this nigga knows homie. This nigga live on a boat in Catalina. Niggas he just out of nowhere. The niggas just moved to a boat. just live on a boat. Like what the fuck? Nah, you don't want the nigga life. Don't get me wrong. You don't want his life, but he an interesting character. He can write a book for sure. That's what he gonna do. Why? He gonna write a memoir and the shit gonna make $100 million. Like he that type of nigga. Like he could do that. The nigga life so weird, he could do that shit. That's what nigga. See what I'm saying? Look, this is what I'm saying, those. That's the type of nigga he is. He got me to do that shit one time and I said never again. Hey, that nigga made me, I think he got me to drop him off. I think we was in the IE and he got me to drop him off in like West Hollywood or some shit in traffic, nigga, for no gas money. Like, I was like, cuz. I was like, nah, bro, this shit never again. Never again. Never again. It ain't happening. I owed him one though, cause he helped me. He was the photographer at my wedding. So, for free, and nigga took dope pictures. What you gonna do? And he went shopping with me to buy my tux. He came with me to buy my tux. And he did pick out some fly shit, but I had a different vision. I was on that Ye. I wanted that Ye. I wanted that Margiela, that off-white Margiela dinner jacket that Ye had on in My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy little movie or whatever, when he was at the table and shit. I seen that. I was like, oh, I need one of them. I need that. But bro had me at Burlington Coat Factory looking fresh. Nigga took me to Burlington and put together a cold ass tux, nigga. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, he was like carpooling with you, but you would have just caught the metro. Yeah, bro. I see why that nigga don't come around. He burned too many bridges. We were just talking about that nigga. Everybody was at my house like a couple weeks ago, or like 3 weeks ago. Me, Name, and Jules was talking about that nigga. Trading war stories. All right, I'm out of here.